Hey everybody, Eli here from Eli's Engines, and I thought I'd show you my newest project. I'm working on a 2002 Bluebird B7 bus, and the front bearings were loose, and then we were having brake issues. As you can see here, I stripped off everything, so there's just a spindle there. And I'm replacing the brakes and, yeah, repacking all the bearings. So on this side of the bus, we have our new rotor already installed, and I repacked the bearings on this. We cleaned up the surface for where the caliper mounts to make sure you get an even contact and it's nice and straight. You can see it spins over really nice. And then over here, I'm working on the hub from the other side, reputting that together. So we got our largest bearing in the back, smaller one goes up front, and then our rotor attaches via 10 bolts. So you got your rotor right here. You set this right on. Try to get the holes lined up, and then you have 10 bolts, and you put.
And you pre-packed this, right?
Yeah, I pre-packed that bearing already and put a new
by
seal in
hand,
the
or
back.
no? Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's that one. So you just put all these in and start these, and then put this together like that. You'll tighten all those down. I don't know the exact torque spec, but I put them down to like 150. And then,
Well, do you want to show them the old one?
Oh yeah, and then this is why we haven't found this old one's got very deep grooves in it. Not just little like scratches, like a very
Pretty deep,
groove.
yeah. Yep. So both sides are like that, and then you want to.
Yeah, and then taking off the lug nuts, I did crack impact socket and cracked right in half.
Which doesn't happen hardly at all.
Yeah. But yep, and then I'll put the part number for the rotor, the pads, and then the seals in the description.
And why are you going to do that? Just because it was really
Yeah,
hard
it
to
was very
find
hard
them?
to find the rotor specifically.
We had to call, probably. First we tried to turn we wanted to find a place to turn them, and did find a place, but he was kind of backed up. He's out of Bangor, Wisconsin. But everybody else, it was too big of rotors to turn.
Yep.
So then we tried to find new ones, and we went to a couple different stores. We called around, finally found them up in the Twin Cities.
Yep.
And since we're trying to get going on our trip, Eli drove up last night. Spent the night at his aunt's, and then got all the parts this morning first thing, and got back home here.
Yep. And then this, you just pick this up, it slides right on, and then this front bearing, push that in, you got your washer, and then the actual nut for the whole spindle is over there. But to tighten this down, you don't want to over tighten, so you just put them until there's no play, and then kind of the nearest one. You want to keep them, if you over tighten them, the bearings will kind of howl, and they'll be loud, and they'll like scar them up. If they're too loose, they'll get wobble, and then they'll ruin the brakes and really wobble funny, and yeah, that wouldn't be good either. So yep. And then yeah.
Well, and you're always, one thing you learn too from, I don't know if you learned it at Chariots for Hope, but always cleaning up your rotors. That's the last thing you do before you put them on. Here,
especially even the new ones, they have a very small coating of oil usually. Like on this one, you can see like a little coating there. So you want to clean them with brake cleaner because they have a very small coating.
Right. And here I can maybe even just, here's some of the part numbers. This one here was what we needed for these rotors. We had bought a package of ones from Napa. Those are probably, they're over here actually, but they had the emergency, what do you call them, ticks on the inside of the rotor, and that we put them on actually, or Eli did, and that was not going to work. So that's the parts. Where's the pads? We can Oh, Where are they? Isn't that the box there?
Yeah, right here.
Let's see what the number is on those. So these are, I guess, Napa FT7142s, and we did take them out to kind of dry fit them.
Got the two things on this, and we got one like that.
And you can compare them to the old ones. Are the old ones bad or no?
Not yet, but they have grooves in them.
What about the other side? That one doesn't look like it has a lot of wear.
A lot of wear, and this is the really bad groove side.
Oh yeah. So replace all those fuel filter, oil filter, 7.5 gallons of 1540.
The motor is a Cat 3126, also in the bus.
Yeah, we could show them that quick. I mean, we'll put all those details in the... Basically, the idea is if you're needing to work on Chevy Bluebird bus, figured we'd share a bunch of the things you've been learning. So, any other pointers on the...
Yeah, these brake rotors, or these brake calipers, they do have a little, it's like a wedge almost that you have to kind of pound out. That right here it is, but it's kind of it sits kind of just like that, and it's like almost, if you can see, it's bent. It's like spring loads. You have to pound those in and out, and those are what kind of hold the rotor into the, like really tightly. So this little thing here, they include the new spring part with the pads.
Yeah, there was new
Yeah.
springs.
Yeah.
So some of these were quite a pain to get off. The lugs. What did you do on some of them?
Heated them up with
a torch.
Yeah, just not till they were red, but just till they got decently warm, and then put some PB blaster on them and worked them back and forth. But eventually they came off.
But you used your impact and several batteries worth.
I had to take off both sides, so yeah.
And that's where the process of splitting the one impact was at.
Yep. Yeah, that's the bus, and how I'm redoing the brakes. Yeah.